We set the roof on fire. 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 We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. We set the roof. We set the roof. We set the roof on fire. If I'm not mistaken, whole team make 2 threes on my feet, then I pump fake. Girl, grab the crew. What if kiss it? Couldn't have took it quicker. Hottest on the planet, get the place lit up. Fly.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team match. Brandon Gaw go in the booth. We hope your goals. Let's play. The kicker, Grant, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. Field it. And he'll be brought down at the 24-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. He'll dump it off to Procise. And across the 35. It's a pickup of 14 there. And the Falcons are going to get a first.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really get
a good run there on first, leave them with a 2nd and 2. See if they stay on the ground for second.
Let's go!
Back to Procise. Fighting him off. It's an 8-yard pickup and lead downs.
Well, we always talk about good down and span their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yard to one of those.
Let's go, locked up. Across midfield, 3 yards away from mid. Great job. He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back in. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
For Snead, and it's intercepted. And he's got room. Picktar. There he goes. Left. He brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a chart. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive.
The offense never got a chance to really
All right.
Defense,
Go by
they certainly
Brandon.
got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now they've got to turn things around and figure this out.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only scored out. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's to the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll come out throwing here. And his first look is incomplete.
Let's go.
C.J. Procise was the intended target. And now it's second down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
A second down carry for Procise. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that. Brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
You got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's what they set up to throw. He's got his man in the crossing route. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Nice job selling the play-action pass. A lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They come out here in the eye. On first down, he can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here we go with 2nd and 7.
Let's go! Ohio!
Run again, it's Procise. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that I'm in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get here and knock him down.
9 yards to go. It's 3rd down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this one across mid-46.
And make sure you hit that
How many
foul.
times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree. And just remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practice, they really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They do situation down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in quarter number 2. Here they've got it 1st and 10. Size on the carry. He's got some room, but able to
Go crazy.
Carry there a 15-yard. Offense for play number 7 of the drive.
Full, isn't he? Big, strong, physical. Came out of school, and when I looked at my draft to see how I had him rated, the number 2 back on my board.
Bro, Madden 18
college. As I mentioned, big,
I'll be
strong, powerful guy, faster than you would think to catch the football out of the backfield, something that he truly possessed. We saw
Let's
that
go.
in the offseason workouts.
Look at that user,
Now he's
baby.
putting his running ability to good use in the NFL.
The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick snap, caught by Moore. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Final
Touchdown,
score.
Atlanta. Marlon Moore, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And big problems getting the play out, obviously. This will be a delay. Now another try at 2 here from the 7 now. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line, right? That's not where it's snapped.
5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Oh, yeah, this is a touchdown.
They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll lose yardage.
Him block?
He goes down. He lost 6 there.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Bringing it in. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 82 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning. First down and goal to go from the 7. On the ground, this is Sankey. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. In motion comes the tight end left. 3rd and long. It's Stafford.
Let's go.
It's a touchdown. Vincent Jackson high in the air to bring it in. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
You did? Good job.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in motion because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll look to throw. He waits and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they'll start with great field position at the 40 line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. A long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
I would think they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident and get to
Yeah, because the secondary, they really...
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock it away.
Snapper down. Going for it all. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really, by the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And this is caught by Jackson. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. And you see the clock all... It's empty, so this is likely the last play, second quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
You're playing again.
6, and that'll make it second down.
Yeah.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a
Shut the door.
Any passing offense nowadays.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. And able to find Green. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Stafford, he's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play there for San Diego. 44 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run with Sankey. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Chris Matthews from 8 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Connor Barwin in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8.
Let's go! 1, 9, flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going deep this time for Miller. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here we go!
They're going to try and throw. Brought in left side by Snead. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, Stafford here. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there.
They've got his man complete. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 43 yards. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Falcons. We get set to begin the 4th. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll drop to throw. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. 2nd down now after the pass completion. And they're going to speed things up here. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meeting.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Dancing to his left. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big gain that time for the Chargers. 31 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They go play action here on first down. They're inside the 10. A nice pickup of...
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, on fire on the back 40, in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky.